wanted to create a class on household archaeology that studies in a diachronic perspective ancient houses and the people who lived at them. In every class I've taught here at UVA, I've always been trying to incorporate elements of the technology in my classes. But for household archaeology, I thought that I really needed some help and support in thinking about the right ways to include some technological aspects. I knew that I would need to teach my students and engage them with different kinds of software. I knew that I needed different outlets for them to write, so I needed some help. So that's why I decided to be involved in the learning design and technology, basically, and reach out for help and support. With the Course Design Institute, I also loved the team feeling. I was there with colleagues from other disciplines. It was wonderful to learn about what they do and see different ways of people organizing their material, ideas about how to engage students in the class, how to actually give control to the students for the class, and invite them to take responsibility. So that was wonderful. And these were all elements that I was doing and I was experimenting with. But having that week to actually have time and guidance and time to talk to others about what would be the best possibilities for my class, that was wonderful. And it ended up being a very well-structured class that already had designed activities from the beginning. So that meant that it made it very easy for me to teach it at the end. I didn't have to think every week, oh, what are we doing next? Everything was laid out from the beginning. My students knew what they were doing, so that was great. Students were using 3D modeling software for modeling ancient houses, and then they had the choice to take that model and create a virtual reality model out of this, or a 3D print. That means a lot of technical knowledge, so finding the right way to introduce these hours of training for the students and also have enough time to go over the readings and have time for them to critically evaluate and create presentations, that was a challenge. So this was what working with the learning design and technology and the CDI helped me achieve. At the end of the semester, I had a discussion with my students and I asked for their feedback, what went well and what they enjoyed. And I was really thinking that after making them do all these things, that was their time to rebel and say, listen, professor, this was way too much. So I asked them, do you think I should cut something out? And they were shocked. They were like, no, doing actually the 3D prints and the virtual reality was actually the reward for all the hard work that we've done all the semester. And that was great to hear. That meant that what we have been doing had worked and we had given them the right structure and guidance for them to achieve it. So they came out of this class understanding basic principles of household archaeology. And at the same time, something that was definitely my aim, and that came out of the students as well, they felt like professionals. They felt that they were doing hands-on research. And that was exactly what I wanted to create. I wanted to create an atmosphere for them that allowed them to feel and understand how research is being done. All these tools that we're using, the visualization, the virtual reality, the 3D modeling, this is all great, very interesting, very engaging, but does it do anything for the research? I mean, apart from visualizing information and engaging with the wider public, does it do something for pushing the field of archaeology forward? Does it tell us something that we don't know from the excavation reports? And that was very important for me because I'm actually working on reconstructing Byzantine houses. So I really wanted their input in this, as now them becoming specialists in that kind of research. And when they presented their final result, this was part of one of the main questions they had to engage with. And they were all very good in arguing and showing me proof of what they've learned by doing this 3D modeling that they wouldn't have been able to do before. So, that was instrumental also for my own research. I was very convinced by their own work that this is also steps that me and my team in the field should be taking if we want to advance our knowledge on Byzantine houses.